this offense a few times now. Can you just talk about the discipline it takes to sort of focus on doing your assignment play after play after play?
You have to be nearly perfect. You have to have somebody on quarterback, somebody on dive, somebody on pitch, like every play, because you never know when he's going to give it or pitch it or keep it. So you have to be aware of everything.
And I guess they keep you on your toes sort of with all the cut blocking they do. You sort of have to watch out there.
Oh, yes, sir. You got to play with the hands, back up on the line a little bit, so give you a little bit of reaction space.
Sounds easier than it is, but how hard is it just to say, okay, I know I got to hit that fullback or that quarterback every play, and to really not pay attention to the football, but just to go after that one guy?
It's not hard. It's just the part of saying, I've been doing this the whole time and get a tackle. You keep pulling it. Like next time I'm not gonna squeeze hard, and next time I'm gonna give it, and then they're going. So you just gotta don't get tired of doing the right thing over and over. So.
Is it tough to not try to make a play when you see perhaps an opportunity? You're a player. Defensive guys always try to make a play when you're doing your assignment. All of a sudden you think, well, maybe this time I can get him, and then all of a sudden bust loose for 60.
With this offense, it's kind of hard to gamble a little bit because if you have a quarterback and if you want to run straight to the quarterback, and if you do that, then he's going to pitch it early, and that's not going to give our pitch man enough time to get over there. So everything has to be timed up right.
Is this the biggest challenge y'all face all year as far as preparing for an offense?
I believe it's just different than everything else that we're going to see all season. So it's going to take a bunch of preparation and a bunch of focus this week.
How significant of a win would this be to sort of maybe wipe out the bitter taste that maybe you had after last year's game when you went down there undefeated, you had national title aspirations on the line, and Georgia Tech simply took it to you?
We just have to stay focused, don't think about getting somebody back or anything. Just play your assignment. Don't get too emotional with it. Just you know your job and just go do your job.
You're taught to kind of donkey kick off of those cut blocks. Is it important to stay lateral rather than backing up when you're doing that?
Like I said, backing up, you lose ground, obviously, and if you go forward, obviously you're gonna get cut. Because they'll cut and they'll start rolling. So if you don't get your feet out of the way, then you're gonna get caught, tangled up, and slow down.
But easier said than done, just like the other stuff, right?
Coach Sweeney says the only thing he sees standing between y'all and having a great defense is the mistakes you've been making. What are y'all doing to sort of cut down on those?
I'm just making sure everybody's accountable of each other and just don't get tired of doing the right thing. Like I said, like with this offense, you see what the play is. Don't hesitate and don't try to gamble too much. You don't want to play safe all the time. You're going to take some gambles, but don't get out of your game just because you saw a double move or you saw this guy go down and you got your eyes on the wrong thing. So that's pretty much it.
What's the feeling now that you finally guys get to have another home game? You played 7 of your last 9 on the road and finally get to be back inside Death Valley with your fans. It just feels maybe like a long extended road trip this past year and a half.
It feels like it. It's going to be great to get back home in front of all our fans right before the bye week. So just leave them with a good taste in their mouth.
How important is that for you guys, too, to get that momentum? You obviously rebounded well from Florida State with a strong second-half performance on the defensive side. What would it mean for this group that's been playing inconsistent to have a strong effort against Georgia Tech?
It means a lot to us. We got to play sound ball this week. With the option that we have. And going into the bye week, this same game we had last year, going into the bye week, so you don't want to you want to go in the bye week with a win. You want to have a good taste in your mouth and be not worry about having a loss on your belt and what you got to do to get back in the run pace, all that stuff. So getting a win will be great for us, momentum booster.
They doing anything out of the pistol that's different from what they've done in the past?
Out of the pistol?
Yeah.
Not really. There's but so much you can do with the offense. There's going to be a couple trick plays in there, I'm sure. But this is basic.
Are they throwing it more? Seems like when I watch them they are, but.
I saw they threw the first play against, I'm not sure if it was Middle Tennessee. They threw on the first play, so that was different. I don't think they were expecting that. But, we just have to be aware of the passing because you're so bogged down with the run that you let somebody go and it's a long shot down the field, big play.
Obviously.